The first patch for Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 Remastered has been confirmed by a developer on the Tomb Raider forums. However, they haven't given any information about what the patch contains or when it will be released. Today, we are going to have a look at what potentially might be in this patch. Okay, so as I said, one of the developers has posted on the Tomb Raider forums all but confirming that the first patch for the game is coming soon. His post was posted on the 20th of February 2024 and it says the following. The first patch is already for quality assurance approval and certification. It'll take some time. We have a leaked Google Sheet that we get from reviewers before Aspyr asked Crystal Dynamics to remove Saber Team from the OFP Discord channels. We don't have anything from Aspyr at the moment, so if anyone counting on the proper process by reporting via web form, sorry, we got nothing. Thanks to the community, yesterday I received the list of issues and proposals. Thanks Tremolo to clean it up, we started sorting it. Some most critical issues are fixed, some still in progress for the next patch. The developer there has said that while a patch is coming and that they have fixed the most critical issues, what could they be, because no details of what the patch contains have even been released. So let's look at some potential things that could be in this first patch. Firstly then, something that I have seen a lot of people crying out for is either the passport pages for save and load being swapped around. So when you open up the passport, you go to save first and then load. Either that or add an autosave feature or some form of checkpoint. There's been a few people talking about modern controls and they're just not able to get used to them. One thing I will say with modern controls, the camera is all over the place at times. That needs to be fixed. And when I say fixed, yeah, fixed so it doesn't move around all over the place, but also fixed as in be put in a fixed position like the camera is in tank controls. In terms of the actual control scheme, I think both of them are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. The game was built on tank controls and it's the same code, so you expect them to work as they did in the original PS1 release. With the modern controls, they're not buggy, they're not glitched, they're not broken. There are things with modern controls that you expect them to do and it doesn't happen. Why, when we haven't got weapons, do we have to go into look to do a back hop? It's simple stuff like that that needs tweaking. On the flip side of this, if you start messing around with the control scheme now, then the people that play with that control scheme might have to effectively relearn it. So if you're going to do something with the control scheme, make a custom option that is fully customizable button mapping. There are several occasions where paintings have been appearing underwater or even as the surface of water. So you can jump straight through them and still swim around and pop up and you're effectively swimming through a painting. It just doesn't make sense. This is only happening in the modern graphics and it could just be something really simple to fix in comparison to some other things. And while we're on the topic of things that shouldn't be there, in the modern graphics there are occasions where certain items are not showing up in the remastered graphics. I've seen a lot of people all over social media posting, I can't find this certain key in this certain level, does anyone know where it is? And the simple answer is switch into the old style graphics and it's probably right in front of you, because it's there in the old graphics, it's not there in the new graphics. I think that is one of the most critical issues, because if people can't find an item, they possibly can't get through a door to progress through the levels. And while we're on the subject of secrets, apparently access to the All Hallows bonus level in Tomb Raider 3 is inaccessible because there's an apparent added secret in Tomb Raider 3 and it just means that you can't get into the bonus level. I've seen a few reports on it. The level is there in the game files, it's just inaccessible. And similarly, in terms of missing pickups, there's a bug in Atlantis in Tomb Raider 1 where if you pick up the first pickup in the level, it apparently doesn't count the last pickup, so people are getting 50 out of 51 pickups in their playthroughs. But also, I've heard that the game is classifying an unobtainable pickup. It's some Uzi clips that spawn outside the walls of the map. Now, some people are claiming that this is pickup 51, but if it's unobtainable from the start, then how are you supposed to get the 51 pickups? This is also affecting the achievement trophy for getting all the pickups in Tomb Raider 1. So those are just some things that I think may be included in the upcoming patch. Of course, there may be other things that you've found. And of course, when the patch is officially announced, all of the info that the patch notes contain, we will bring to you as soon as we have them.